goblins sitting on top of it. They're gonna fucking kill you.
I'm gonna stick its thumb up its butt and see if we can piss it off.
Just stick a thumb in its like whatever that spark the little tail spiky comes out of, but the spiky's not out yet. So you stick your thumb in there, and all of a sudden the legs just start flickering around.
The stabber bit?
Yeah, the stabber bit.
Stinger?
The stinger.
like,
I'm gonna put my thumb in its stinger hole.
Yeah, you give it a stinger.
it's alright,
gonna-
guys. I got this thing completely neutralized. It's harmless now.
I'm gonna give it a shocker in the stinger.
Are you fucking Mikey Taiti or whatever from?
That's what what you thought to go with. Fucking Korg.
Yeah, I just immediately saw him standing there. Give him a shotgun and his stinger. Take that, you ghost. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that, a warg companion.
What, is Albert jealous already?
I'm just looking at things. It says, move is 1. While the warg's caregiver is mounted on the warg, opportunity attacks against the warg or their caregiver are made with disadvantage. Ooh. The warg's caregiver can mount or dismount by spending 5 feet of movement. That's kind of cool.
You can mount the warg.
Signature attack, bite. First level attack. The warg makes a signature attack on a hit that deals extra damage, and the target can't make a reaction until the start of the warg's next turn. Brutal charge.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna react. Oh shit! Ow! And
Is there any way in Baldur's Gate you can set up for a reaction? Because I can't find it. There's no way you can like hold your turn and like pull it back, is there? Like if you've got someone who's like way higher, you can't just hold and go like if something comes into range, I'm gonna shoot it.
Apparently there is not, according to Reddit 4 months ago.
Yeah. No, I was messing around with it the other day.
Oh, well, March 3rd, you can. Oh dear. Their font and their fucking forums is so small, but the forum looks like the fucking Fantasy Grounds forum. It looks like the same software. That's. Yeah, according to this, no way to ready an action. You can skip your turn. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yay, Google. Are you guys still on that map or no? Hey, you're in the bar.
I have no idea.
You
never
are.
left. I was reading my book.
Oh yeah, you're trying to read the book, so you want to hang out there long enough to read the book, is what you're saying?
I have to read 48 hours in
6 days or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Or 30 days? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Anyone else got any books they want to read to prepare?
Can we just have Zofir just read over my shoulder? Maybe I'm reading it to the group.
That would not work. While you're reading it, it's also like an invocation. if they're at like a 3, they definitely can't read. But a 5, they may or may not. And you're above 5, so it's likely you could read. Just you're not you're not going to MIT, but you can read. Oh man. Who's got a high intelligence? Who's going to MIT? Party sheet time.
Not me.
16 intelligence for Paris? Holy shit. No wonder you can read.
Man,
Basically, you're the only one who has good fucking rolls right now on your fucking ability scores. Holy shit. You have 1. Your charisma is bad. Everything else is superior.
Me, man. I have the best charisma ever, man. Dumbass.
Yeah. So you guys went to that fishing town where they were cannibal peoples, and you wanted to dispose of the body of that demonically possessed dude, the wizard.
Yeah, so he shoved it into a bowling ball.
I don't remember exactly what you did.
That orb of all hell breaks loose.
Oh yes, the orb of annihilation.
Yeah, we shoved it in there.
And
And then we babysat it for a while, so no one else would fuck with it.
Oh yeah, because it would keep on coming back otherwise, and we needed a way to destroy it. Yeah.
Yep. I do have to say I'm pretty sure the barkeep and his wife put some trash into the orb of annihilation while it was
Just
going on.
clean up the table and just tossing shit in.
Like, we don't need this. They throw the plate through the fucking sphere and it's gone. And then Raven told you guys about his little time working with the Ravenclaw guy, successfully defeating a shit ton of demons on an island and basically eliminating the populace of that island because it was like a stronghold of big bad shit. And Ravenclaw was more than sufficient in his health, and
like Silent Hill or something. We just killed everybody around because they're all dead anyway.
Something like that. I've never played Silent Hill.
I think 2 was the last one I played.
I never played that one either.
And that was what, PS2, was it? Yeah, PS2, I think.
And they were like, our game can't run, so here's some fog. Ooh, that looks cool.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Oh man.
That was a cool game.
I'm personally not into like horror in any genres.
I'm not normally, to be honest, but yeah, that game was cool.
I tend not to get startled or scared on average. Although sometimes, like, if there's a sudden sound, like I may jump scare, but generally, no, I don't shoot myself. No.
No. Just followed through.
Well, I actually did that once, but not because I was scared. I was also like wearing diapers still. Yes, I only shit myself one time while I was wearing diapers.
Just the other day, huh?
Yeah, about a week ago.
He's getting old now.
Yes,
I
am.
Go. Just getting a drink.
Get your drink. Get your fucking drink, man. Get your fucking drink. Oh my gosh. So you guys got to hang out to read the books. I don't think any of you got any other books. I was trying to balance an encounter for you guys yesterday night, and I was like, I'm going to throw out all balancing encounter rules because you guys are way stronger than your levels. Not even because of the absurd number of items you've got.
No idea what you're talking about.
It's just like I don't think I
mean, I'm sure the level of attunement is like 20 or 30 items.
Yeah, there's no attunement. You can only have 3 items attuned, so
Yeah.
most of them we can't use anyway.
Yeah, well, I haven't been enforcing that because I don't really care.
It's like I look like a 70s pimp with like just like
Shit
6
hanging
or
all
7 like weapons, like medals and stuff with my shirts open, my non-hairy like pale ass chest with bling hanging from it.
Bing, 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 bing.
You already linked that picture
Tobias
that
Stolberg.
had like a gajillion fucking weapons and axes, daggers, like 16 swords like attached to his belt.
I put that somewhere. I don't remember where I put it.
I can't remember.
Up, 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 up.
Numma. I'm in the
There it
process of
is.
designing my my skill tree, plural, for my upcoming ARPG. That's currently in the design phase.
ARPG, what's that?
Like a Diablo game.
You making your own one, are you?
Yeah, I'm learning Godot. So
Oh,
I
right.
can-
That's quite cool. Done.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a poster of Gal Gadot, you just study it, wouldn't you?
Different.
Are you saying you want me to be
Wouldn't get-
depressed because
you
I
would-
can never have the real thing?
You're never going to get any work done with that in the wall.
I have a strong arm, though.
I'm back.
World arm wrestling competition because I jerked off too much. Welcome back. No, I was after playing a lot of D4 stuff and getting tired of all the stupid changes because they listen to fans way too fucking much. Mostly the whining crybaby fans. I was like, let me see what I could do. And it's gonna be 2D. It's not gonna be like 3D or anything like that. And right now, the current main character that I've gotten him to
What is
move,
it?
like, because I'm starting from
Samus,
scratch. I've
isn't
never
it?
programmed this kind of stuff before. Like, the shape is a
Give us a
diamond.
Sam titty fucker.
And if you click on the screen, it goes to it.
I was going to go in my cupboard, is it? Going to go in my storage.
I'm like, yay, progress. That's how an ARPG works, though, right? I still haven't added the, if the shift key is pressed and you click, don't go to it. That's easy enough, though. Well, yeah. So, reading a book. Do we have any other plans besides reading the book? Are we just having some downtime?
I'm going to make a little dive. Get down tonight.
Oh God.
Do a little dance.
With who?
I don't know. One of the turtles.
The barkeep's wife. I mean,
The barkeep's
or the
wife.
barkeep.
The barkeep's wife. The barkeep's wife's sister.
The third cousin, once removed. Okay, you get booty, or you just got scurvy. I'm not sure.
I
what
can't.
that
I'm
even
immune.
is,
I'm
but
immune
you
to
got it.
diseases. I've got a fiery cock. It just burns them.
Are you immune to
They
disease?
just get burnt.
That would be funny. You're just like you're like, I don't give a shit about fucking diseases. I'm just prolific because I'm immune to disease. Besides,
And
once
you-
you've already
and you
got
could-
it, you can't get
you
it
could-
again.
You can fly in the air and like have fun, do acrobatics.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, so we're just gonna. It sounds like we're basically just gonna read that book, and that's the last bit you want to do here. That's my guess.
Yeah, well,
You
that's the
guys
only
just
reason we're
let us
taking a
know.
long rest, so we can the thingy can become tougher and more powerful and even more invincible.
And you were planning to go to Placidia, yeah?
Hang
I
on.
believe.
Placenta or whatever it is, yeah.
Lake Placid. I mean Placidia.
I think I should know another spell, actually. I'm just looking at this spell list. I should know another first level. In fact, I should have done it last level, but apparently I didn't.
I'm reading, so go ahead and learn your crap and practice it. And
Yeah, I'll hang on. Where do I find the spell list again?
Spells on the right hand side of the screen. That'll pull up all the spells, and then you can sort it by
yeah.
class and whatnot.
Okay, so level 1.
I think you need 2 more spells, by the way.
Do I? No,
You should
because
have. Oh
4
no,
and
you're right.
four
Yeah,
and 2.
I'm losing memory. Yeah, 8th level you get 4
Yeah,
first level spell slots, 3 second level spell slots, which is coded, and then spells known at 8th level is 5.
What does that do?
Speak with animal?
Maybe.
I feel like you're missing a fighting style.
Maybe. I don't know.
And the answer is no. I'm just stupid. Oh, the reason I think that is because if you have the other style ranger, the one that doesn't have a companion, it gives you extra shit. I'm losing my brain.
Losing my brain.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm assuming the Baldur's Gate thing of doing a ritual or whatever, where it doesn't use a spell slot if you're out of combat, that doesn't apply, does it?
Anything that can be cast as a ritual can do that. You'll see RIT in parentheses, or it'll say ritual in the spell text. There's like things that have like cast times of instant and stuff like that. Obviously, you're not gonna ritualize, things that you're doing in combat.
Yeah, I was looking at Longstrider, but it doesn't say ritual in this, I don't think.
Yeah, the 2E spells, the 5E effects coding for spells has he was nice enough to put the short information and the name of the spell. So like if you see RIT, or that'll get you the thing to do. R is reaction. That's always a fun thing as well. But like,
yeah, Longstrider is a ritual in. Oh no, okay, I'll go with
well, they have like beast sense, which is a ritual.
Yeah, I was thinking about speak with animals, but I don't know.
Well, you can sort the spells out by ritual. Just go into the spells tab and click ritual yes no. Little drop
That too.
down.
That also true.
Beast sense, commune with nature, detect magic, detect poison, alarm, and
Ooh, water breathing. Silence, according to this, is a ritual.
it means it can be cast as a ritual.
Yeah. Oh, so you just cast it and then let it chill. Guess that would help if you're doing like a prison torture. It's like no one can hear you scream.
Good God, everything is freaking concentration.
Oh, it's worth that smile or that smile. Put it's in the Marauders.
You and your AI silliness.
It's so funny. It just spells that the smile is like worse than freaking weird spot.
I didn't know.
Let me see if I can mix hippie in there.
Mixing hippie. Wait, what? What do you mean mixing hippie?
Man, you know, you kind of hippie dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for shits and giggles, I'll go with the speak with animal, I think.
How dare you? the animal,
I can have a chat with my elbow.
the animals will just be like calling you names, bastard.
Yep.
The owlbear will be like, "Why are you still following me?"
Oh my lord! I think I found it. These are even. These are worse. It's perfect. Oh my god! Hold on. I think I found Paris's new picture. Put
The
this
thing
one
is,
in
if you put creepy smile, it doesn't really show off because it's a different type of creep.
Oh yeah, check that one out in general.
Why does his head look so big?
Wow. Where are your legs?
That's what I'm saying. His head looks way too big for his body. Like, I'm a samurai, and underneath my kimono thing, I have 74.
There's another
attuned magic
version, but
items.
that's kind of the same thing.
That'd be like the old 8-bit games where, like, hold the sword up and run with it, and then the legs are going like 4 million miles an hour. Like running along.
It's just like the shittiest makeup that guy's wearing.
This one's not so weird and toothy.
Not so
Yeah.
weird.
That's less weird.
It looks like some kind of like goth monk.
Is that
Like-
what your character looks like? Because
I'm-
I'm running away right now. I had no idea.
Why does he remind me of like Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
I was thinking like Iggy Pop, but
Where is this book? You're not doing much reading, are you?
fucking I'll find it.
I'm seeing what fun you can get up to if you get an owlbear drunk.
Manual of Bodily Health. Let's see. 48 hours or here, 6 days or fewer. Study, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, or if you keep the book for 100 years, you could use it again. You have 8 attunements. You see that shit flashing bright red on your fucking
Nope.
screen?
No idea what you're talking about. I told you the limit's like 30.
The limit it says right on the screen is. It just
Don't know what you're
makes me
talking about.
just be like, I'm no longer using any of these items. Oh man. Gauntlets and bracers of defense. That seems to overlap in a peculiar way.
So this is what I typed. This is what I got when I got female archer with drunk owlbear.
Why drunk owlbear?
Because he said it.
Yeah, I was.
Look how cute it is.
Oh,
That's actually awesome. That one is awesome. Like I mean, granted, the owlbear should be bigger, but it's still awesome.
But that's what I got. What you type? This one's not so much an owlbear.
So what you're saying is this is the reason that Hasbro fired the entire creative sector
know-
of D&D. 2,000 layoffs in less than 6 months. Oh, that owlbear needs a beak, and then it'd be set.
No, I didn't. That's what I typed in. That's what it did. It changes a lot when you type in photorealistic. Then it gets really fucking confused.
Well, that girl's kind of cute though.
Doesn't look as judgmental or eye rolly as Zolfira.
well,
The first one looks way more
that's-
judgmental.
that's hard to capture in a picture.
See if I can type in judgmental female.
Oh God. We don't need to play. We're just gonna make
Kind
random
of-
generated
that-
images.
That second one she kind of looks like, a bit like the lead singer from Evanescence.
Amy Lee, yes. There's actually there is a similarity. I think the biggest difference is probably the height of the cheekbones that you could see in
Mm.
the like edge of the profile.
This one just what? Look at her legs. Hold on.
Well, we can't because we
Oh,
don't have
God.
access to your computer.
Look at the legs. Two.
Oh, look! Hang on.
No,
The judgment is
no.
coming. The judgment is coming from the owlbear.
It
not the
is.
reindeer.
The funniest part is that's actually would be like great for like a gnome or halfling. That would
Yeah,
be
right.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fucking
arms are.
awesome.
That would be perfect.
The arms aren't longer than the legs. They're definitely not.
And then I got one that actually mixed the archer and the owlbear into one, like that one.
That is great if that was a halfling or gnome. And she definitely looks judgmental in that one. Looking like, what the fuck are you doing, asshole? God, not this idiot again. The owl, if it was a beak, then it would be a better. Like owlbears have beaks,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Well, and that's the thing.
But it's
does.
got the ears. It's definitely got the ears. But yeah, it hasn't got the.
It'll give it a beak like on this one. This is.
Oh wow.
Oh god, that looks way.
That is pretty
creepy.
cool. Though.
That's like the creepiest Ewok I've ever seen.
Owlbear Ewoks.
Like, oh my god. Like I just like that is like the Furby movie, isn't it? The Furby movie.
Or Furby's an owlbear.
No, oh god, it could be like.
Yeah, I mean, if you turn that character around, you'll see the battery slot on the back of it.
Yeah, you need that
Oh
Phillips head
my
screwdriver.
Lanta! I don't even know how this goes.
This is the greatest way to learn the manual of bodily health.
Look at the tiny one.
Why do you have the
Aw.
baby? That doesn't even look like an owlbear baby, though.
It looks like an egg. But
Yeah.
anyway, so we're in a bar reading a book.
You're in a bar reading a book.
And it's just
Also,
like
here's the-
I'm explaining something. Just excuse me a minute, and then just pump that little fucker out of the way, like,
oh god.
like football kick it out of the way.
Yeah, Paris is just
Anyway,
drawing.
as I was saying,
Paris is doodling in the margins of the book, like half owlbear people.
Oh god. Oh god, you're learning about owlbears now. All right, so let's get this manual of bodily health squared away. You gain 2 constitution. Oh my god.
hang on.
So 2 constitution. Where are you?
Oh shit! I have a manual as well.
I just did. Who's reading it? Didn't listen.
Are we gonna spend another 48 hours?
No,
No, hell no. So I got to give you 8 extra health. 8 extra. No, 8 times 1. Yeah, 8 times 1 is.
I have a manual of
8.
quickness. Oh no, have I used that? Maybe not. I know. I have a manual of quickness in my inventory anyway.
I'm trying to
Okay.
do the math for 8, and I can't figure it out. 80.
Have I used that? I feel like my dex wasn't 18 before, so maybe I've already used mine. I don't know. But it's still in my inventory. I can't remember. Oh, although I've got iron stones, maybe that's the 18. Because I did have a high dex. Yeah, I have manual quickness. Don't know if I've used it or not, but it's there.
How do I change your freaking health? Because
Man.
doesn't it retroactively give you the extra point if your constitution goes up?
I don't
Should do.
remember.
Should do. Yeah, if your con increases, it should retro it to all levels.
Yeah, it's definitely not doing that automatically, and it's angry. It is angry. Let me see. Clear HP adjust. HP on level up. average. That doesn't even have the option, actually. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, you can just add how many levels? 6 probably.
It would be 8. I have a car going by.
With your Constitution modifier increases by 1, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained. So
Yeah,
Should be 6, surely.
yeah. So I think I'm only.
you're level 8, so why wouldn't it be 8?
You're level 8.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
level
you-
8 too.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wait, it's like you're level 6.
Oh,
Whoops!
fuck. I thought I was level 6. Hang on. I probably should have more.
We got a problem here.
You definitely shouldn't. I think you actually have too many spells. If you're looking at the actual spells known section on your class list, but
Hang on.
because you don't get the same number of spells as your spell slots. That's not how that works.
No, but I was adding mine for the 6th level because I was missing one.
Okay, it changed it as I typed in the con, so it is changing it. I just didn't notice it because when I drop your con back down to 16, that it was, your health is 67. But when I put it to 18, it goes to 75. So you are seeing the
Eight.
boost. I just didn't notice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I should have another 2nd level spell that I know.
Why?
Because I'm 8.
Look-
I thought I was sick. I thought
No,
I was 6th level.
No. Look at, before you go changing stuff, go look at the Ranger class information, the table in the Ranger class thing about your spells. You open that up on the main page, a little magnifying glass. And then it says Ranger, and there's the information.
Wait.
That big thing. I don't know if that just popped up for you. That big window.
Popped up for everybody.
Okay. On there, it'll tell you, if you scroll down a bit, it'll say spell slots per level. Then it says level, spells known, and then the spell slot. At level 8, it says 5 spells known.
But I have 4. Yeah, but then it has 4 level first and 3 level second.
The table is called spell slots per level.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
So it says spells known 5. But
Yep,
then it
and
says first level 4.
that's how
second
many
level-
spell slots you have. If you look at your character sheet on the actions tab, you'll see where it says spell slots right below all your bow and arrow stuff. It'll say first, and then there's 4 little dots. They'll say second with 3 little dots, because that's your spell slots. And then as
Yeah.
you know, the max you're going to get is level 5 spell slots because you're half caster, because Rangers. But that's
but
not.
what? But why does it say I know 4 first level and 3 second level?
It doesn't say that.
It
It only
does.
no. It says that's how many slots you have. The category that actually says spells known is
Yeah.
5.
But what then? If you go first, second, third, count.
Yeah.
You can see in the same table. So why does it say 4 first level and 3
That
second level?
that is your spell slots. How many times you can cast spells, not how many spells you know. Like, for instance, if you know one level 1 spell, but you have 2 at level 2, you have 2 spell slots. You can cast that spell twice. Or,
Hey,
you know, in this particular case, at level 2, you know 2 spells and have 2 slots. Level 3, you know 3 spells, have 3 slots. Then it starts changing. Like at level 5, you know 4 spells, but you have a total of 6 slots.
I prefer
Which means you
PowerPoints and powers. Boom, easier, much
Yeah.
easier.
So yeah,
Spend a
I
penny,
kinda
renew your
hate the
PowerPoints.
I kind of hate the when you play other systems. This one just seems kind of clunky, which is kind of why I don't want to do another 5e game after this one.
Anyway. So have I used my manual quickness or did I not? I don't know.
I would say
don't
you
know.
haven't used it, otherwise it'd have been deleted. So use it again.
Yeah,
Even if it has been used, no one knows. They can't prove
yeah.
it. So
I'm
just take
currently deleting the bodily health one off of what's his name. So if I had used it on yours, I would have deleted it.
I
Jump.
got a picture of Zofira now.
Oh no, not Zofia.
Oh god. What is the?
That's the owlbear is pretending to be Paris.
She looks a bit chonky. Like Zolfira isn't
You're supposed to
strong.
look annoyed.
She's
Yeah. Well, the
No,
owlbear
her-
certainly does.
Her arms are way too long. Like that's just her head doesn't match her body. If her head was bigger, she wouldn't look as chunky.
Why does
And
it want
her
to
arms,
dress the woman up as an owlbear? Why is it doing that?
because it's kind of funny. Well, how do you think you keep the owlbear in line? If you keep the owlbear in line because you said, "Look what I did to your friend."
It's a vampire owlbear.
Oh, it keeps doing this.
Oh,
That's
look at
awesome.
look at
That
the
is
fucking.
awesome.
That really is a Furby sat next to it.
Yeah, that is straight up a Furby. There is no question. I love how they just took an owl face and just glued it on. Like there wasn't even really any AI element to it. They just copy and pasted a fucking circular shape of an owl. Oh, she's so sad. That's a really cool owl bear. Although it's a little more
Yeah,
owl
the
than
owl-
bear.
The owlbear is very cool.
Yeah. It's actually got the beak. Unfortunately, it looks like arrows are shooting at Zolfira. I don't know
This
what the
one's
hell he was
funny.
shooting.
This one I said that the woman was rolling
Please
her eyes,
don't
and
hurt me, mister.
it gave her like little owlbear ears.
Rolling her eyes. It's
It
just
said rolling her eyes.
She's a fucking furry. Oh god. Oh, no.
Like the
Look at
owlbear.
that
is-
grumpy ass owlbear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck are you wearing on your head?
He's like, why do you have those? Why? Oh god, that's
And
horrible.
also, she forgot her bow. She's just holding the arrows. It's just like,
Can't you see he's the
Look
man?
at
Let
me
me
holding
hear
the
you
arrow.
applaud. He is more than a
Anyway.
man. He's a shiny
That's
golden
Let me
god.
delete this manual of quickness of action.
I
Oh,
am
shit.
the owlbear.
did I get a bonus or not? I don't know.
You did.
Whoa.
Oh no! Look at your dexterity.
Oh my god.
You finally have a good stat.
No, I'm looking at the picture Pantera just posted.
I'm going to use my manual now.
Which manual?
The manual of massive balls.
But you just like
So your walk.
You can hop
speed is-
everywhere.
Your walk speed is now dropped to 5 feet.
Yeah, but my bounce speed is now 40.
Your bounce speed.
South
just
Park.
like slam your balls in the book over and over again. till they
Wouldn't
swell up.
that be the jump speed? Like, wouldn't that be jump 40 feet? Like, just so that way you're not adding an extra mechanic.
Someone's ringing me. Hang on.
The telly. All right, so Zopira's thing is red. Why is the thing white? Yeah, whatever. That just like looks like some lady with a costume like that's been partially taken off.
Yeah, it's like I am the owlbear. Maybe like Paris. Maybe his charisma is so low that no one wants to hit him. I don't want to touch him.
What? Wait, what? Why? Why do you say that?
Oh, if you look at some of the pictures, like Jimmy was like, I want this, like this one.
How did Karakir suddenly just seem to be the weakest of the bunch, health-wise?
He can
Like a-
fly.
Yeah. Like I remember Zopira being loaded with
Yeah,
HP.
my con stat has always been pretty good.
Yeah. I really should be a jackass and change the method of life per level, change it to a roll. Then you all have fucking no health. God damn it! Why do I keep rolling ones for my life, my health?
You get to roll a D 1.
Yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, a
Oh,
D2 would be a coin, right?
because you could.
Yeah.
I always remember in old D&D, you could start with like a thief that had like 4 health or something.
Yeah.
Like something farted on it, and it would just die.
You can do the same here, but the way the table was set up, because I didn't change any of the options, was by average. So basically, like every time you level, you either get the average plus your modifier or roll a dice and get your modifier. The die you roll is like for you, Zelfir, would be a 1d8. So if you were rolling, like you could potentially get, well, your constitution's 3, so the lowest you could get is 4 extra health per level, which obviously is pretty shitty, but you could also get 12 if you rolled an 8. The default setting is average, so it's just
Yeah,
like
I think
whatever
that's the
average is.
5th edition rule is the average, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I could totally change it from here on out and be like, everybody gets whatever the die roll is, and it does
Yeah,
it
we've only got a
automatically
few more
too.
levels where we roll it,
Yeah.
and then it just starts going up a certain amount.
When is that? That doesn't
I don't
happen.
know. I'm not even sure. I can't remember if that's even a thing. It used to be a thing. I haven't played to high level.
No, here it's always like 5th edition. It's always been the same methods from level 1 through 20, but I don't think you're getting to 20. I think you're going to get to maybe 10 or 12, probably 12, and then the campaign probably over. You know, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so the manuals are done. The time here has been spent wisely, trying to find new outfits and stuff. And Zelfira's got a nice set of furry ears after killing some kind of animal in the wilds.
Paris got a haircut.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, just
Your
trim
hair
the tips.
grew. Your hair grew. Wait, how do you trim the tip? What?
Nip the tips. Cut those split ends off.
Oh. Oh. Because now you're retconning it to being long hair. Okay.
Well, your picture had long hair, the original one.
Did it?
Yeah.
It was your picture. I didn't.
No, I put the Paris one. I put in the one from Star Trek. The original one had long hair.
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, it did. Whatever. That was just like a pale wannabe necromancer.
Yeah, because the pictures I put in doesn't look like a pale wannabe necromancer.
Yeah. All right. So you guys have rested up, gotten your manuals of bodily health. You've turned your victory points into XP. That's how you got up to level 8. Although apparently Zelfir has been away and thought they were at 6.
Yep.
Missed a few leveling ups. And now the question is, do you wish to move on to Placidia, or are you looking to do
Well,
anything else?
We killed the wizard, so we need to go find the next bad person.
Ooh.
Did Raven say anything about Placidia?
He came from Placidia. He didn't really say anything about it.
He said it was pretty normal or something.
Yeah, it was like seemed okay to him. By Stone of Good Luck. Oh, you're rolling stuff. I was like, why is all this stuff? I changed some of the icons, you'll notice. Let's give you guys your inspiration just for the start of the session, as I said in the Discord post ages ago.
One,
That I keep forgetting about.
3. So we've killed 1, 2, 5 bad guys, generals.
Ooh, what's that tweet? What's that tweet? There's a Fantasy Ground post I gotta look at.
Killed the wizard.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
What? Yes, we've killed the wizard.
No, the fucking like Doom engine inside Fantasy Grounds.
Anyway, so how many have
Sorry.
we killed?
And you can
yeah,
target
no,
with
no,
it
no.
as well.
Yeah. How many have you killed? You killed. Let's share the map since whatever you killed.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now.
Stowe,
Can't say
Falmouth,
3,
Durham,
maybe?
Messier. That's 4.
Fuck.
Messier, no, in 5 was the wizard because that was
Well, he was the one I
Messier's a
always played
mess.
the.
We're not going there
that
anymore.
was
Well, the wizard is the one who destroyed Messier.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
also killed like a big ass dragon inside the dwarf thing, but he wasn't one of the baddie bosses.
So one per city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Convenient, right? Convenient. Shit, by the time you get progress through this, they might have actually killed each other. You never know.
By the time we get to Sword Realm, we'll be like level 20, won't it? Because that's a big start. That's going to have a much bigger boss.
That's a capital. That
We have to go to Alendar in the top left before we do that. That's
Adarar.
Whatever.
Alenbar.
Adderall.
Adderall, Silicene, Doman's
It's gonna
Head.
be a long walk.
Adderall, Cyclone,
Catch an airship. No,
Bellend,
Grain Sea.
Nuz, Grancy.
Yeah, Grancy.
Right, so where are we now? We're in Placidia now.
You are pretty much where the tip of the green arrow is, where the arrow starts.
All right, so we got to go to Placidia.
I think so. I think that's where you guys wanted to go. I just didn't remember.
All right, man. We're all rested and bathed and cool stuff.
You've done some exercise and you're much vigorous and fitter now.
I'll do ranger shit getting us over there, I guess.
Ranger shit.
There's probably a road, dude.
Ranger shit. There's definitely roads, but you could also ranger shit if you want. Poop.
Well, I mean, find us food, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Nicely, it's actually only relatively hilly with very few like large terrain obstacles. So you're gonna have a very easy time, even if you don't follow the road. The road is obviously a long and winding road compared to, can't think of a song lyric related to all your
Long
fields.
and winding road
Exactly.
that leads to Placidia.
Oh god, nice. You guys are now the Beatles. Where's your fourth?
Owlbear.
Yeah, the owlbear. Singing owlbear.
Hey,
Go on and start singing owlbear.
What does an owlbear sound like? Silence.
No, doesn't give a hoot.
Okay, Dad.
Sorry, I hate myself for that one.
That's like my joke I had yesterday at work. That did get laughs, but it is also a shitty dad joke. It says, "You know what really annoys the shit out of me? X-Lax." Sorry, I had to do it.
Yes, you are. You're right. It's a shitty joke.
See? Now you get it. Now you get it. It hits on multiple levels. All right, so you guys are traveling through Placidia, and I'm gonna need a series of. I'm gonna actually. You know what? Fuck it. Do a survival check, Zelfira, if you're doing your ranger shit. Do a survival check. Try to beat a 10. Hey, you have traveled relatively unscathed. Paris did get some splinters on his tuchus when he tried to sit down for a moment to eat. And
how's his feet? What's his toe like?
It's missing. He's got a wooden replacement in his boot. Bam.
I don't have boots on. I have like monkey flip flops.
That's all right. I'm next. Don't worry. I'm the next one to lose body parts. That's my goal. All right. So you guys make it relatively.
That's your goal. Well, it's not really much of a goal, dude.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Losing body parts and staying alive, that's a huge accomplishment. It's not? No, it's not? Huh?
No. Keeping body parts and not dying. He's a better one.
Oh, I was about to open up Woods Path 2 and get to use that one again, but I guess I didn't have to because Zelfira knows their ranger shit. Oh, look at that. Even Karakir. Karakir's like, I want to play that. I want to play Woods Path 2.
Did say I was doing ranger shit. I did ranger shit.
You did ranger shit. So you managed to come to the outskirts of Placidia. You see this beautiful lake, a massive lake. There's even boats on it. Like probably based on your observations and knowledge of the world around you, you would say these are fishing boats, trying to get some freshwater fishing done. Some of the boats are small, probably individuals. Some are large, possibly, for some sort of commercial industry, maybe supplying the folks of the city for food. Where is images?
Do we know who we're looking for here?
You know by sight, but you don't know her name.
Hero.
Oh.
Oh, this was a bad idea. I forgot to. Maybe that's the wrong. Forgot. Maybe less forgotten, more. Use the wrong one. All right. So, as you're approaching the city of Placidia, the city it is, you see a lot of the buildings, and the key is buildings. You see are made of stone, or maybe not necessarily marble, maybe some limestone, as soft as a stone as that is. But these are relatively white buildings. There's wear and tear, but nothing dramatic. The roads that you walk on are paved with the same type of stone, intricately placed, so that way they lock down flat. Like there's no loose rock, like loose stones as you walk. The biggest thing you notice is that for such a fantastical sized city with very well constructed buildings, what am I getting this? Why are you sending me shit? What is that?
Dancing sword.
Sorry, well, I was in the middle of describing something. I just got a beep. Now I've lost my
Ignore the
train of
beep and get it back to describing.
The city had a big old. What the shit is that? Weird message, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Now, every time you take a step, you hear "Blook," that you've been alerted. No, you notice that for such a fantastically designed and well-built city with buildings that are practically geometrically perfect, all right angles and whatnot, there's no people. You don't see any people at all. You see houses with shuttered windows and buildings with looks like awnings pulled down where there may have been a storefront. And it's not late in the afternoon. It's this would probably be the perfect time to be out selling wares, but the streets seem to be empty.
And we haven't seen anyone coming or going from the city either. Well, we
Nope.
approached it.
The
Not a
boats,
soul.
did they have people in the boats?
They're probably a little too far away for you to know clearly, but you would imagine yes.
Are the boats moving?
Like sailing to and fro?
Yeah, there's sails up.
No. They look to your eye, they look to be just regular fishing boats out there fishing currently.
But no movement.
Can we see anyone on the boats, like on the decks?
Who's proficient with perception?
I got. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick look.
I didn't say who has a high perception. I said who's proficient. But you are.
That's what I was.
Okay. Oh, all right. So you.
It's I.
Oh,
Okay.
well, look at that. Oh, so basically all of you are. I guess I don't have to ask that ever again. Yay. Less shit for me to remember. But yeah, you guys were. Oh, no. Zelfira, the.
Well,
Keen-eyed Zelfira is the only one.
No, I haven't got proficiency in perception.
Yeah.
So.
It's all good. All right. So, both Kirakir and Parrish look out there and they see that there are people on the fishing boats. They are fishing. They're going about their business. As you look intently, trying to see that.
Are there not even like any guards on the gates or anything like that?
Nope.
As we look
Is there any horse poop in the streets? Like any refuse or crap?
Any animals?
Like garbage, waste? No.
Rats running around.
It's just perfectly
squirrels,
clean.
hamsters, lobsters.
Just lobsters crawling across the street. Just
I mean,
You do
know-
notice that there is for some strange reason, a couple of snail shells here and there. No, I'm kidding. I'm making that up.
I
It
know
looks like it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I know I don't like cities, but I have a really bad feeling about this.
Yeah, the city in general, based on like your visuals, like looking around you, like they have trees in here planted nicely along the street, they have
Ooh,
green grass. Like there's like everything's not concrete and mud
We can
or
loot
anything
the
like
place,
that.
can't we? We can loot. We
I'm
can
gonna-
become rich.
I'm going to look above the streets. Can I see any like smoke trails from chimneys and that?
Absolutely.
So there's people here. They're just all indoors.
no, it is absolutely you can see, or absolutely you do see some.
Yeah, both. You can see them if they were there.
Good
and you
if they
do
were
see them.
there.
You do see them, yes. You do see like there does appear to be people using chimneys, whether for cooking or for warming.
I'm gonna walk
go
up
to-
to the
who's
nearest
this-
door and
who's
knock on it. In.
Yeah. Well, I want to go to the nearest chimney, like place.
I'm just
that
gonna
has
knock on a
chimney
door
burning.
and see if it's some kind of curfew going on. I think.
Yeah, this ain't good. There's not even guards out.
Come and knock on
Yeah,
my
no.
door.
Three's
I'll be
company.
waiting. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so you approach. You're at a intersection with multiple buildings on each corner, and one fancy house kind of straight across. You just knock on one of the doors, and it's a very nice wooden door. Uh, Clearly, this area is wealthy, and they have plenty of time to make such a nice environment. But as you knock, after a few moments, you haven't yet gotten an answer. And there, in this particular house, you chose to knock on this door, I would assume, because you do see the chimney smoke coming out of it.
Okay, is it like a some kind of opening I can look through a window or a hot keyhole?
This ain't good.
The windows on the lower level are all shuttered.
Keyhole. I'm just gonna turn the
you
handle,
can-
open the door.
I think we should stick to the back streets as much as possible here. Just try and sneak around a bit.
As you well, we're gonna
We're gonna do that in a
alongside
minute
the
after I've opened this
keyhole.
door. Is the door open when I turn the handle?
The door is locked.
What, any balconies?
I'm gonna stick my ear to the window and have a listen.
You stick your ear and listen to the door you just rattled, trying to open it, and you do hear movement. It actually sounds like things are clanking around. Oh look, you rolled it in the tower. Ooh. Well, you
I dragged it
repeated
into the
on the
tower. It makes no difference.
Yeah,
Hidden
You
from
repeated
everyone
it.
except all of us.
you do hear movement inside, almost like someone is rushing around trying to move stuff around. Not necessarily frantically, but there is.
I'm gonna bang on the door. Open up! It's the pigs.
I'm gonna step back into like a side street or something nearby, just so I can, and alley, just so I can keep an eye on this.
You little
Just
owlie,
keep
yeah.
it-
Little owlie's gonna
keep
go
it-
and step into a shadow.
No, but like
He's gonna
down
be
a side
stealthy.
down a side street or something, and then I'm gonna look up and down the street as this is going on. I want to see if like curtains are twitching. I want to see if any, because there's no one here. I
Well,
hate
as-
cities, but this ain't a city.
As you step back and Karakir is yelling and hooting and hollering, one of the second floor windows that have been shuttered pops open, and a man leans out, and there looks to be like a little kid trying to peer over the edge of the windowsill that you can see. And he goes, "Cut the ruckus! You're gonna get us in trouble!
Quick,
Why the hell are you outside?"
Can we
quick,
come
send an
in?
empty.
Send an impy? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, I'll send Impy up there. Impy's gonna go flying up into the window while it's open.
And
I'm gonna go.
he's
Can we come in?
invisible.
While Impy's doing that, I'm gonna say, "Can we come in? We've just arrived in the city."
Go away!
I'm gonna try and performance on him and persuade him to let me in.
I'll try to roll something. That's one of the worst rolls you've made for persuasion in this entire game.
Well, I can use inspiration.
He says, look, I told you once. I got nothing against you, but get away before
Well,
you
where do
bring
we
the
go
trouble
then?
to us
Where do
all.
we go?
Get,
We're new
go
to
home.
town, fucker. We've only just arrived here.
We don't have a home, dude. It got burned down. Be
Jeez.
sensitive.
You see him look up.
While we're doing this,
Kinda
Impy's
out.
flying into the house.
Yeah, he's not looking up at Impy. Impy's in the house, and Impy sees
Impy's
like
invisible,
just,
yeah.
a family chilling. This guy has no idea Impy's in there. Impy just sees like his family in there, like a wife and a couple other kids. They got food.
Impy's got
cooking on
really
the
bad
upper
gas today.
level. No. Oh, Impy's got
Right
really
in
bad
front of
gas.
Mum's face.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god, what is that smell? Oh, it smells
Kicks
like
the
rotten
dog.
eggs."
Blames the
God.
dog, kicks it.
Oh god. Invisible chaos just streaming through their house. And the guy goes, oh, you did it. And he slams his shutters shut. But you notice that as he's looking out, he looks over into the road that you just kind of came through.
Right, Impy's coming downstairs then to open the door for me.
Impy's going to open the door. Okay, well, Impy's going to have to cruise there, but he's not going to make it entirely in time.
Okay, so what can we see coming?
As you turn around, you see... Hold on.
A bunch of lobsters.
With
All the lobsters.
We're gonna have to have an
Looney Tunes
encounter.
on.
I'm gonna have to do an encounter with giant lobsters.
Because you're Clash of the Titans lobsters?
Some kind of lobsters, yeah, with armor, power
Giant
armor,
mechanical
rocket
power
launcher.
armored lobsters.
Sorry, I just did some...
Fingers will get like a giant butter cannon.
A giant what? A butter?
Butter
butter
cannon.
face?
Yeah. Like this giant like claw crushing. No, giant rubber bands.
Okay. Oh shit, why is this? Oh, because I had it resized. Fuck.
Ah,
This is what you see coming down the road. You see two of them.
Oh shit.
Big hulking construct of iron and stone and brass and other mechanical tidbits.
A giant cock behind
And
his
it's
back,
walking.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Got a giant brass helmet on behind his head.
yeah. The thing that would effectively be its head is like this bowling ball shaped orb with a glowing eye
what's
that
a
you see
bowling ball?
slowly pulsing. And there's two.
There's two of them. Have they spotted us?
They are walking towards you.
Oh damn, we're
coming
going.
down the street.
Oh my god, it's got perspective.
Yeah, I know. Wow,
Sorry,
what do we do?
Sorry, I
That's
can't.
good.
help it.
You're already getting ahead of the game with the
Paris is gonna
curve.
hide
Yeah.
behind this wall over here.
You mean you're gonna run right past them?
I have no idea. I was just like, it's the perspective, so they can't see it.
And where's this? Oh, I can't see this.
There, I'll make them a little bigger so that way they're easier to see. I was trying to match the grid to one of the blocks, and I realized it's probably a little tiny.
Dude, I don't remember Raven mentioning any of this
You
crap.
just did a hand drawn grid, Drake House.
Yeah. Well, it
Oops.
kind of is the size. Like the main road is like 3 grid squares. That's only 15 feet.
It's
That's
funny. I'm trying to put down my middle mouse button.
it.
to
Just
rotate
seems way bigger, like way.
Have
smaller.
they seen us or not?
Absolutely, they're heading towards you in Paris right now. They came down the street. They're walking one on each
Okay,
side.
well, I'm just going to go and stand
Extremely
here
light
then.
footsteps, as if you don't even hear them. And you're moving for some reason. What are we
I'm going to
moving
go and
for?
stand
What?
there and activate my armor of.
Ah, how dare you?
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, dudes, what's up, man? How you doing, dudes?"
Do you like the watermark on the image?
No idea what you're saying. I see texture in the roadway.
All right,
Hey, dudes.
Zelfira, if
Hey,
you
what's
and
going on,
Owlbear
man?
want to reposition quick in response before we roll initiative.
No, I mean, I said I was hiding down a side street, so this seems pretty apt. The only thing I'll do is I'll draw my bow, but be like, when you're like holding it down towards the ground.
Yeah.
The arrow notched.
They might not
Okay.
even be able to
Like-
see you. There's a couple of trees in the way.
Yeah,
The,
but I'm
the
sort
tr-
of peering around the trees.
the
Oh, well,
trees are also like, what do they call them? They're like, I
They're
can't remember what type of trees they are,
manicured.
but yeah, they have like you can see below them, like the tree portion, the bushy
these-
stuff is still higher off the
Yeah,
ground. It's
They
not
have
like
these
short.
magical things called trunks.
How dare they? I thought they were floating. So apparently, Stone Defender drone Willowy. I didn't know what Willowy even means, but
No, I'm sad that one's willowy and the other one's just number 2.
yeah. So
I'm
you,
gonna put my hand on the owlbear's head just to stop it running
I'm just like,
forward.
I'm like, dude, hey, dude, what's up, man? Just
at the response of
what's going
Paris
on?
saying, "What's going on?" I don't know what that's why
I
that.
I shout at the top of my lungs, "What's going on?"
You said, "Hey, hey."
Hey, yeah.
So what you hear from them in unison, they say at the exact same time, and you notice the pulsating light in their what would effectively be their head, kind of mimics the accent of the voice in its like kind of pulsing animation.
My hit points have
And it
gone
says-
down.
The what?
My hit points have gone down.
Why?
They were 50 something before. Or yeah, they were.
I don't know what. I didn't change any of your stuff. Your con is still 12.
Oh, yeah.
But on
What
Combat
is it?
Tracker, it says I've got 57, but on my character sheet. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I have no idea.
Who knows? Who knows?
Peculiar. All the add-ons are up to date. I don't know. But
Okay.
that doesn't make sense to
It doesn't
me.
matter. Don't worry about it. But he says what?
He says, "You are hereby ordered back to your home, or you will die."
Okay, we're going back to our home then. Let's go.
No, dude, we don't have a home.
Fuck them. They don't
Can we
know that. Let's
back to
go.
something?
Shh. Let's go.
Okay, we're going.
We will escort you to your home.
Oh. Okay, well, that's not
We
happening,
got
is
it.
it?
Dude, it's okay.
Oh shit!
I mean, do you know
We're
where
new.
we live?
Listen, we've just got to town. We've only just arrived. Where's our home?
Do you not have home?
Not in this city, no.
I mean, home is where the heart is, and right now my heart's not anywhere. So
It's
I'm
in
gonna
your
start.
body.
I'm gonna start aiming up, whichever one I can see best.
Oh, you can see both of them pretty fine.
Okay, nearest one. I'll start aiming up at that one.
All right.
Just trying to sort of squint and get a bead on its eye. Is it whatever it passes for an eye in the middle of its head? Taking my time.
wait, hold on. Hotel.
Motel.
Oh.
Holiday Inn.
Yes.
Yeah,
one
that kind of
those
thing, dude.
things.
Where is that?
Yes.
The voice that was once robotic is now, on its next moment of speaking, you hear in a female voice, "Who are you? What are you doing here?
Voice is
And
very
state
deep for
your
a female.
purpose." Well, I can't impersonate. a
I'm
female
joking.
voice.
Passing.
We're just passing through, and we come to town, and there's no one here. So where do we go?
You must leave. Still in a female voice, not the robot.
What? Okay, this isn't a very welcoming city, is it? All the people in the city just.
You see the robot thingy doodles, the big constructs step forward a bit as if they're kind of getting to either side, or at least attempting to get to either side of you. And the voice in the human female voice says, "What's your purpose? Why are you coming here?"
Because it's a city. That's what people do. They travel between cities, do things, trading, traveling.
Work, make
Work,
some money and stuff, just
clean up, trouble, get rid of bad wizards.
Bad wizards, eh?
I mean,
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Bad wizards.
kind of sometimes, sometimes just bad wizards.
I'm gonna really concentrate on aiming while I've got the time.
Tell me about this bad wizard, or wizards, as you say.
Well, there's Messier, the guy who killed that. We killed him.
Yeah,
The
Messier,
guy who killed.
Guy who leveled Messier. We killed.
Yeah, he was kind of a turd. He turned into a big worm. There was a tree, and goes off on. And there was these dwarves, and dragon, and spiders.
I always knew Kingdom was a hothead. You're going to die now.
Who?
And the voice turns back into the metallic robot-y voices speaking in unison.
Who are
Prepare
you?
to die.
Wait.
Roll the initiative.
Terrible.
Hold on, I gotta find him.
Gotta find your initiative.
Oh fuck.
No, if I drag.
Oh my god. What about
Hold
Owlbear
on.
Companion?
Apparently I'm asleep.
Yeah. Just
Oh
roll his
God.
dex and... Look, you even got a shit
No
one.
rolled through.
Oops, sorry.
Right?
Why can't I roll it? Is it C?
Impy got a 14.
Is it
Yeah,
C or S?
Impy's locked inside of a house.
Check it.
See. I just realized when I said C.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That got a 2. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, MB is still inside the house as well.
Doesn't mean he can't go to the window and start taking people off.
I'm back in.
Stabbing the family.
I'm busy aiming and not paying attention apparently.
You spend all that time aiming that you're just like, you fuckers do something.
His arm is hurting,
No.
or her arm's hurting from holding the string for so
No,
long.
it was when you mentioned the wizard. I think that took me out the moment. I was just like, oh
Uh,
my god. I was too busy hitting my forehead on the concrete.
You bang your head against the wall a couple times.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. All right. At least Impy gets to go before one of the bad guys inside that. Stone Defender drone number 2. God, that's an annoying name to say. I don't know why they just call it drones. I didn't want you to all be like, they're flying and hovering. He walks over to Paris. Here, let me get the size back to normal. Because they're not actually like giant size. It was just so you could see them better and stand out in the detail of the map.
It's a
nice
cool
view.
map. It's a
Yeah,
very
it's
cool
nice
map.
and geometrical. And I didn't want to pay for it because it would have costed me like $12 a fucking picture. I was like, nope. I'm not using it for
I don't know
any-
what you're talking about. I don't see anything.
Exactly.
I don't see any watermarks on it at all.
Just wait.
There's
see-
graffiti in
see
the
that.
street.
Yeah, it rains a lot off of the lake, While it may be good temperate weather
Yeah,
and really nice
some-
climb, it does rain.
Some of the children were drawing on chalk on the ground. Yeah.
Until the killer robot drones decide.
Yeah, kill the kids. Yes. You're messing up the limestone.
He's like, I want to hit this. My
Yeah,
God, fucking terrible.
Could be worse. Could be my initiative roll.
Well, Impy's going for the door
Huh?
still. Yeah.
If he moves down to the door,
It's not
I'm gonna move
good.
Impy there to be like they're down at the front door now instead of being up, hidden on the roof. Now the willowy stone defender drone moves towards Karakir and then strikes with that big hefty shield thing. And hopefully actually gets it. And hits him. And is certainly going to take some damage, but he's also going to hit you. He took 10 points of damage because of... Ow!
Ow.
He does a
what was
massive
that?
9 damage to Karakir's temporary hit points.
It says absorbed. Does that count?
Yeah.
That's my
the temporary hit
shield.
points.
Yeah.
Do you like the little icons I've got? The little
they're
sword
pretty.
and bloods. See, I updated that. I tried to update the fonts.
It's
but it didn't work so
crying
well.
strawberry Kool-Aid.
It's so upset. And now it's Paris's turn.
Paris is gonna aim at the one front character first because he's like, "Dude, don't hit me! You hit him, you asshole!"
How dare you? Also, this
Uh,
map is AI generated as well, but not by me.
Let's see.
Oh,
Stuff
it'd be completely free then.
It should, shouldn't it? But instead, they want me to pay $45 for a subscription for a month to download 5 pictures.
Lord, really?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I was like, no, because I was willing to do it. It even has a button that says free download, but that takes you to the purchase thing where you have to create an account. And
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some bludgeoning because I have a funny feeling the scythe, even though it has more damages, we're gonna bludgeon.
you hit with the Malinier. Heavy damage, 14 points of damage. Crack him right in his head. And your
A hit.
second strike is also a hit. It's like you can't miss. Effect prone stone. Wait, how is he? Oh, because he's
Yeah.
unconscious. I'm like, wait, why? What?
Okay, he did. Just finna keep.
I'm just trying to figure out why it popped up twice. It just seems silly.
Which one?
The unconscious prone. See, it's on there multiple times. Unconscious prone, unconscious prone.
I don't see that.
On the combat tracker. Under the effects of Stone Defender Drone Willow.
Oh, we can't see their effects. We can only see our own effects.
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't see that
alright.
one.
Okay, well, for some reason, it went on there twice.
I am.
But he is dead. And left
seem
an
to go
oily
down
spill on the
really
on the ground.
easy, so I don't want to waste a key point on patient defense. Yeah, I'll just turn around and use my bonus action to punch the.
Yeah,
other
as you take down the first one, it just breaks into parts and pieces. It's not like there was a human in there or anything. It just basically crumbles. These little bits of oil on the ground.
So look straight in the other one's eye and go, "Dude, we just minding your own business, dude. You started it."
Oh, did you?
Technically, they went first, so technically, yes, they did start it.
That is true. And they also said, now die. Well, the
Yeah,
woman
that does
said,
help,
"Now
right?
die."
Gonna martial art that bonus action.
Yeah, the fuckers. Fuckers coming to attack us for no reason.
The woman's voice was just like, I always knew Kingdom was a hothead. And then
What'd
wants
you say
to
the
put
name
it-
was? I was trying to get Kingdom.
Kingdom. That's the name of the wizard you killed, but you never really talked to him to learn that.
Yeah, kind of ran. Okay, so hold on.
Yeah. I don't know if you. Well, let me drag it. See if you.
Oh, I didn't target him. Whoops.
You missed.
All right, whatever. Okay, next.
And then it's Karakir's turn.
You missed?
Resisting fire. Yeah, he missed with a 12. I mean, it's not like that's a high number. And you step back, not in anyone's radius for opportunity attacks.
Exact.
And here I thought you'd want your armor to kill the fucker more, yeah?
It's also squishy.
Squishier-ish. You hit with a 19. And you blast him with your... That was Agonizing Eldritch Blast. You did 11 damage. You hit him a second time with your second strike. And did 11 more damage.
No, I didn't roll the damage on the second one. Hang on.
It just did it twice. That's weird. It didn't
Well,
apply
that's
the damage
ridiculous.
twice.
You know, because I didn't target him. I keep thinking in Savage Worlds, when you attack something, it all makes them targeted as well. It doesn't.
Yeah. Apparently not.
But that's beside
but it
dragging.
should stay targeted if they were already targeted. You
No,
know.
I'm just dragging him on. There you go. I hit him twice. I'm going to call him an.
You've done heavy damage to him. You've dented parts of his armor. There's a little scorch mark on one of the shield pieces from that 6 points of damage. As you move down out of the way. Now Zilphira, with a little bit of bruised, like redness, soft tissue on her forehead from beating her head against the wall.
Don't beat your head against
You
the
know what?
wall.
I think I'm just
Hurts.
gonna. I mean, I'll say hold, but we're coming to the end of the turn anyway. I'm just gonna keep an eye out up and down the streets for anything else coming, because that thing seemed to go down pretty quick, and
Alright.
they don't know I'm here yet.
As far as you know.
And I'm gonna do this. Oh fucking hell! I'm gonna hold, as I say. Me and Ali are gonna hold.
All right. And then you get to go again.
That's what I mean. We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold.
Impy's trying
Now
to open
it's,
the door. Is the door opening?
Yeah, he can open it from the inside. It's
I-
got one of those drop latches, so
Okay, so he's unlatched it,
just
but he's
pick
not
it up
going to
and
open
move
it because there's a fight going on.
all right. Sound good. Now it's Paris's turn.
All right. Okay. All right. Let me target this. Boop.
You hit with a 24, of course. 5 points of damage plus your bonus is 11. So you hit him harder. He just goes boom. Hit him with, I'm assuming that's the hammer. Yeah, the hammer.
Yeah,
Crunch.
it's weird. Why didn't that?
Why did what?
Nothing. Oh, I missed. So
That time you missed. And now you go to punch.
damn.
Apparently you missed on your martial arts punch as well. Getting some of them low series roll.
Dude, like my Sunday night games, or like I was rolling like single digits all night long. It was
Oh,
really
well,
shit.
seems like a continuation outside of that 15.
No, that's
Now
why I
this-
picked. I'm glad I picked Mjolnir instead of freaking Scythe to get the +9 on that one.
Well, he is going to try to attack you as well since you're standing. Big money. Roll me a 20. And I didn't roll me a 20, and I missed your. How much fucking AC do you have? Holy shit.
17.
Well, I just rolled a 19. I wouldn't have missed if you had a 17.
It says AC 19, AC 17, I think.
No, you also have 3 additional AC from gear that you probably shouldn't be wearing. So apparently your AC is 20 right now. It's Karakur's turn. I guess I'm just gonna have to make things have higher bonuses to hit, so they don't miss all the time. But that's also gonna put everybody else at a massive disadvantage, because fucking this game is. Oh, you killed them twice in one hit. I don't know why it's doubling that bit, but I don't. He died, smashed to pieces. And as the second one is breaking apart into pieces on the ground, and then
You've got the death indicators extension running, and death indicators already built in. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, that might be it then. Let me.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's not getting anything, is it?
So I must have subscribed to that before they added it to the game or something.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
an
know.
old thing, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Death Indicators GM extension.
Right, so we're
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
look
search
at
these rubble, are we?
Let me see if sorry, I'm just changing some things. I don't know how it works.
So I just read a book that increased my constitution by 2. And it was 18, which is funny because I actually have an amulet on that makes my constitution 19 while wearing it. So that's funny.
See, this is why I should have probably held on to and not ignored the freaking attunement rules, because
I'm taking shit off.
shit like that breaks it. But whatever.
Taking shit off.
All it just means is your constitution is 19, but your
put it
base
back.
is still bumped up.
Take it off, make it 18. That way it's different.
How dare you?
Keeping that.
Zelfira is asleep according to the.
No, I'm watching the streets just to see if anything else comes, because I think after that there's going to be a whole lot more turning up.
Right, so I'm gonna tell everyone, let's just go and sneak into this house. Impy's open the door. If we go in quietly, they won't even know we're in there. We can go and hide in the basement. Figure out what's going on.
Stop sharing record. Boom. How dare you? So Impy has usually been able to open the door. You guys get in to the lower level of this 2-floor apartment. Your balls are showing. Why bass? Does that font look taller?
No.
I don't know either. So you get into the lower level of the house, as stated, quietly, because you can sneak in so that way they don't know you're there. That's your goal. You do latch the door behind you. There isn't a basement, but you don't see anybody present on the lower level. You do see a stairwell going up, however.
Where were the people you were talking to?
Second floor. Impy has already relayed that information to Kirakir that there are people on the second floor eating and going about their day.
So that second floor is one floor up from the ground, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. No, just we call it a different thing. That would be first floor for us. We have ground floor, first floor. But yeah. Sorry, I was just checking.
Oh, we have like over here, ground floor and first floor are the same, and then second floor is the one above it.
Okay.
But all right, so ground floor, first floor. Well, it's 2 levels. You're on the bottom level. They're on the top level.
Gotcha.
And the
Alright.
bottom level from
They're not 2 floors up, is what you're saying.
correct.
Gotcha.
Hence the sneakiness, as directed by Karakir. You do note that it appears that this lower floor looks to be a formally decorated appearance. Looks like this might be a room, the main room that you walked into might be for company and gatherings more than actual living.
Is there anyone downstairs?
On the level you're in, no, you don't see anyone.
Okay. We want to
There's
go and hide somewhere so they don't start screaming out.
in one of the other rooms.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Then,
Because there are other
and then
rooms down
figure out what the hell's going on.
All right, you guys cruise down. There's on like one side of the main like gathering part where you have the stair going up. There's 2 doors off to the right side of the room. If you go through them, one appears to be a restroom, and another appears to be like a dressing room of sorts. It's got some benches and chairs and mirrors and like fancy places to do things you would assume for your appearance. But you can sit and shut the door. It's totally okay.
Should we not go
No basement, right?
ask them upstairs
basement.
what's going on here? Because I don't know what the hell's going on.
We could do. We've got to try not to scare the shit out of them. Maybe you should go up as well.
Yeah.
Send Paris.
Yeah. Hey, hi, dude.
No, we
Little
want someone
smile.
who's got at least a bit. I mean, I've got a charm, but I've also got horns. You know what I mean?
Just leave the owlbear. Is owlbear with us inside?
Yeah, yeah.
Fit through the door?
He's here. Yeah, he can fit. It's a door. He fits through a door. And
Look how big-
owlbear's got a lot of floof, You ever seen an
Owlbears are very
owl?
flexible.
All right. I'll
Got
go
hollow
ask him.
bones.
I'll go ask him.
You gonna bring Owly Bear with you, or
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, to go upstairs
leaving
to charm them with a 15-foot gorilla behind you.
I'll leave him down here by the door, like one side of the door.
oh, man.
Hey, coming upstairs.
Uh,
He's
As
in
you
it.
as you say that, you hear some movements and like the
As
clank
I'm
of
walking upstairs, I'll say that.
yep. You hear a clank of like maybe pots and pans and stuff. something metal clanking against each other, and then suddenly out appears the man who had been poked out the window earlier, and he's wielding what looks to be a cast iron pan, ready to swing it at you.
All right. Would you like to put the bow down? I just want to talk to you.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Don't stop.
What? What's going on? Okay, I'll stop. What's going on here? Like,
You're
there's no
breaking
one
into my house is what's going on here. What are you doing? You just freaking you're gonna bring more of these damn things. Now they're gonna come in here and kill us. Get out. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Nobody's gonna kill you. What's going on in this city? We just arrived. Like, there's no one in the streets. There's no street life. There's no one coming and going. There's apparently a couple of robots. Well, no, I wouldn't know they're robots, would I? There's
Gotcha.
a couple of metal things outside. What's
Well,
going on here?
Roll a charisma check. Just straight up charisma.
Alright.
Oh, you're definitely gonna get higher because I can't even roll that high with the die I'm using. Look at that. Contested roll easy P.
Ooh, the text got bigger. Yay.
Yay! And it didn't make the combat tracker cluttered as hell. Look at that. That's in the thing that makes the little GM picture like fancy.
No, we mean you no harm, honestly. We've been traveling around the world looking for.
He says, what about the rest of you? I know there was a bunch of you. If you're alone, you can come up.
They're downstairs and they're gonna stay there. I'm not
Fine,
lying to
fine.
you.
Come on up, quick.
All right, it's fine.
And
Just
as
I come
he,
up with my hands like
No, stay down there.
he
Stay.
turns around and raises the pan again, like he's ready to start clocking people.
Stay
Paris,
there.
down here, Paris.
but I'm already up there. Like
You're on the stairs. Nobody's exceeded the stairs at this point.
Stay down for
And
the second there.
Zelfira's in front of you, pushing you back.
we mean you no harm. Paris shouts.
No, that's fine,
I'm
Paris.
going to quickly
And you
whisper
hear
to
the
Paris.
You hear the man over your shoulder, Zelfira, going, "These are the demons you consort with."
I'm not a demon. Just how I was born.
Can't see me because I'm downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't.
I'm
see
going
you.
to send Impy to say to
No.
Paris, get his butt back downstairs.
He's going back downstairs. Don't worry. Don't worry. And he's
Really
not a demon.
nice.
He's not a demon.
I just imagine like Zelfira pushing Paris down the stairs, and Paris is like trying with all his might to turn around and talk to him.
Yeah, Impy's going to go up to whisper in Paris's ear, back downstairs, and
That's so mean. Sit down and shut up.
and if he doesn't, he's going to fart on his face.
Ugh, gross. So nasty. So nasty.
Well, he ate some
I'm right.
rats the other day, and he said,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn back around to the pan guy, and I'll say, I don't pretend. Look at me. I don't pretend to know how life works in the city, but even to me, this seems pretty odd. Whatever's going on out there.
The man steps down the step a couple steps, then sits down at the top of the steps. Appears he no longer wants to invite you in to the top near his family. And he sits there. He appears casual, but he's still holding the cast iron pot like he thinks it's going to be able to do something to defend against.
We have been traveling these lands because we were wronged. At a little village where we lived was set in flames. Everyone was murdered. We were the only ones that made it out alive. And thus far, we have righted some wrongs, but we're still on that journey. What's going on here? Because from what we were told, there were one of the people responsible is here, and I suspect by that metal welcoming committee, they're controlling something outside that's having you held up here in fear.
He takes a moment eyes you over as if he's judging the veracity of your words.
I'll
He lets
I'll,
out a deep
I'll
breath.
put my bow back on my back because I'm probably still holding it at this point.
Right? He lets out a deep breath. How do you do it? How do you go
everyone?
on?
One step at a time. But it's not always easy.
I do my best to protect my family, but you know, not much we could do against odds like that. I'm guessing that the person you're talking about is the same person we have to deal with. You know, this lady came in. You're gonna hate me for this one. It's kind of my fault. She said, "I see you're in charge," and of course I was in charge. This is my city. You'll note the fancy house. But I wanted more of everything. So I listened to her. I did what she said. And then it was almost overnight. We had curfews and executions and they beheaded people in the street.
What did she promise you?
For my part, I will admit she said I could move from beyond this admittedly idyllic town to the city, and that I could become a regent, be bigger, stronger, more powerful in the ways that matter, with sway and political influence. All I had to do was sacrifice every damn thing I ever believed in.
Promise of power. Well, I'll make you a promise. You tell me where she is, and we will work on the problem of removing her.
Look at all the effects moving. Doo 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 doo.
I'm taking stuff off. Okay.
I'm just laughing at scrolling. It kind of
Shabba-dabba.
Who is she?
She called herself Eleanor.
All right.
Plain, unassuming name. Funnily enough, the same name as my grandmother. How
Does
to
she
not
drive
trust
a
somebody.
Mustang? I mean, ride a Mustang?
Wait, what?
Eleanor, the Mustang. Go on
What's that?
60 seconds.
I'm gonna walk up the stairs and sit next to her. Just chilling.
Netflix and chilling? No.
No.
This guy's
just,
wife is going to be upset.
No, just chilling out. Just trying to be like friendly. Just
Sitting
to
on a
talk to her.
stoop commiserating.
Yep.
Say it ain't so.
Can we come up yet?
Nope.
I'm assuming Impy's over there reporting the entire
Yeah,
interaction.
Impy's watching everything going on. He's training himself from fighting at the moment. Go on a flow of conversation.
Why
Deep.
why have you summoned a flatulence imp?
He's been eating dead rats. What do you know? They're not very good in your digestive system.
No. You may not trust my friends, but they are good people. And that's only based on their appearance. Hell. There's days go by where I question my allegiances. But
Still
imps
good
are
guys
good.
mostly, aren't we? Yeah.
They have been with
And we
me
have
ever
killed
since
them two of them
before.
robot twats out.
But we need to know what we're dealing with here. And we will remove the problem.
The man sets his cast iron pan on his lap and begins to tell you the things he knows about what's going on in terms of like force of strength and whatnot with Eleanor, the big bad. He tells you how it seems like she has an unlimited supply of these robot things, and that even when they finally tried to fight back, they were just overwhelmed with numbers and were unable to take Eleanor down. He suspects that the sword she carries is what she uses to control them, because she never lets it out of her sight. And the one time during the rebellion, if you will, that somehow they managed to get it away from her hand, for the moment it was out of her hand, the mechanical robot-y things stopped moving. They just
Okay.
froze in place.
So she controls them with the sword, but I mean these things need metal.
And that's what she looks like. She does.
So
Eleanor.
is she controlling like mines or something? Local dwarven population? To get her this metal to make these things?
The man responds that he doesn't really know. He just knows that when one falls, two show up not too long after.
Alright.
Yeah.
So there'll be more here soon. Okay, so are there so is there like a permanent curfew? No one is allowed on the streets ever. Because we did not see anyone coming into the city.
Basically, we can be out from 11 to 3, like a 4-hour period. After that, everybody's back inside.
Alright, well, rest assured, your secret is safe. We'll not say we were here. I'll go talk to my friends. Don't be alarmed by their appearance. You can come and say hello if you want.
I think not.
Fair enough, but don't judge all books by their covers.
He's disturbed by Paris's appearance.
Well, perhaps you weren't disturbed by her appearance when you first met her. Sometimes the friends you need aren't the ones you first recognize.
Ain't that the truth?
And I'll walk back down.
And the man retreats to his family.
I will explain what's just been said to my friends downstairs. They're easily spooked. I would suggest you don't go up to talk to them.
But I'm friendly, man.
Yeah, I know. Just
Okay,
they're
so
not quite so open-minded.
do we reckon
as
there's
some
more of them robots coming? Do we have to just stay in here, or we do?
Probably. I would suggest we
If
we
safety
move
is
on.
there, we
Don't
gotta
put them
get out
in
of
danger.
here. Yeah.
But
We can find like ask the dude if there's like any empty houses around here we can sneak into.
Yeah, good idea.
alright,
If anyone's moved out or a vacant house space, we
I'll yell that up the stairs.
The man appears at the top of the steps and says, well, yeah, there are. I mean, people have died since Eleanor showed up, but no one ever really stays to replace them. So their houses are probably empty, I would imagine. In fact, about 3 streets behind me, one of my dearest companions who helped me in most everything I did up until this is no longer with us, and his home is certainly vacant. His family, to my regret, is also gone. And he kind of
Right.
chokes up.
Well,
Okay, well, we're off
that-
then. We're going to leave shut the front. Yeah, come down and shut the door after us. What are we going to do about the rubble in the street? We're going to move it?
And why did one last question. Where does this Eleanor reside in the city?
When you go out the front door, if you look to the southwest, right on the coast of the lake, that big building, the one that's about 5 stories tall and clearly taller than every building around it, that one.
I reckon what we should do is go straight there,
Keep your family safe.
and we should go straight there. Get MP out.
No, I think the other way around. We find a safe house. And then we can start planning. We don't know what we're dealing with. He said for every one you kill, there's another 2 replace them.
Okay, then we send MP to scout that place out while we go and find the house.
Alright.
Yeah, you could do that. Totally.
Oats.
Totes my goats. All right, so
You wouldn't happen to have a key to that house, would you?
He's not going to want to talk to you, I'm afraid.
you don't need a key
Tell-
anyways.
Down
You
No, I
can-
just want to
you
be like
can-
so I don't have to break in, and we could tell them it's our home. If they ever stop us, they probably won't. But if we disguise ourselves, we could be like, "This is our home, dude."
the average locking mechanism for civilian houses here is like door latches, so you don't really lock your door.
By the
when you-
door closing it.
Well, it's got, it's not going to pop open immediately, but you turn
Okay,
the
we'll just
handle
double
and
check.
go, and then you secure it from the inside, like Impy discovered through a crossbar.
Okay.
Okay, so MP scouting and finding this.
While we're leaving, before more reinforcements, I assume, show up, can I, if I look around in the streets, is there anything that looks like, I don't know, a town square or just something that isn't this house? Like, I want to drag the remains of the robots that were killed away from the front of this house, so it doesn't look like they're.
You could.
This family's house.
The house you're going to go to is like your little safe space.
No,
or
no,
base
no,
of
not-
operations is on
not-
the edge of one of those.
All right, I'll do.
So like
Like
if you just
trash bins.
use like your cloak or something and throw the pieces on there and drag it with that or something, like make
Yeah,
bootlegs in the bag.
throw it on the back of an owlbear, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's possible.
Just scatter them all over the place.
Yeah, just don't want
Oh.
it to be obviously outside that house.
Pull a Paris and leave parts as you walk, so that way there's just parts everywhere.
No, they'll leave a trail. Yeah. We're not in this house. The trail that leads it to.
No, not like a trail. Just drop a bunch around a bunch of like different houses. Like,
Oh yeah, just like put them in like where the trees are, like in the dirt. Just tuck them in there and bury them.
stick the head on top of a lamppost over here. This one over here has this, that, and the other thing. But yeah, or just put them all in the center square and make a message. Don't mess with us.
No, I just don't want them to be pinpointed. Is my point.
Yeah, you could do that. That's totally possible.
We'll go look for this safe house, I guess.
3 streets over, being given the directions of being 3 streets over, makes it nice and easy to find this new little base of operations within the city. And as you learn, the door certainly is not locked from the outside. You just turn the handle, door opens, go in. Hey, and somebody outside my house smoking a cigar. I hate that. Hatred. Yes, my window is open in the winter.
I mean, it's winter here and it's 72, so it's like
It's winter here and it's 29. But yeah, anyways. So you find this this house, and it has some similarities between the house you were in with that prior gentleman uh, who there's multiple floors, 2 floors. It's equivalent size to the buildings surrounding it. The first floor looks to be a gathering room and has side rooms, just similar as the house you were in, but it's this one's smaller. Um, kind of get the sense that whoever was here, the previous gentleman's friend, is not of the same stature as the other guy.
Hobbits.
No, not like physical size. Like,
Dwarves.
oh god,
Lobsters. Okay. Right.
jellyfish.
Yes, excellent.
Look at the desktop background for the table, and you'll get an idea of what I mean. Slodzilla. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so you do make it to the home. It's got a little bit of dust in it. Someone hasn't been here for a bit. Like a very thin layer.
Achoo!
Yes, exactly. And Impy, while you guys are traveling here, disposing of the parts of the robots, and I would assume through some method trying to scrape the oil stains off the ground.
We'll just move them down the road a bit away from the house, behind the boxes.
Well, you still have a puddle of oil.
We'll put some sawdust on it.
Hey, that'll work. Sort of. It'll disguise it for a time.
Yeah.
So you have.
We use Zelfia and my survival skills to cover it up. Or Paris keeps dogs.
I mean, my worry is if she and a metal man army have subdued this whole city, there's going to be a hell of a lot more than 2 of them here.
Yeah.
Well, we've been in there
That's
for like
good.
15 minutes. Nothing's.
But still, there's no one on the city streets. What happened to the city guard?
They died.
you think those metal things are you see, dude?
Well, the metal things are the city guard now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
So
That's what
what's
Paris taking literal.
so Impy's what's Impy doing with his scouting?
Impy is scouting the very large building made of a lot of stone and decorative elements on the outside. The inside, however, is rather stark, almost borderline naked. There are not a load of decorations. Surprisingly, the houses you're in currently are more decorative and dressed with plants and wall hangings and other things, whereas when Ippy travels through the first main area, and he's invisible. Keep that in mind. I'm assuming he's going to stay invisible the whole time unless otherwise said.
Yes, he's going to say super invisible. Is it with his evil Impy?
When he finally gets through the main door, aside from seeing a whole bunch of these robot-y dealios lined up in like perfect single file line on both sides of the main hall, he sees just effectively an empty room with some doors on the sides and one larger double door in the center of the back wall. At count, Impy sees about 48 of these robot-y things in that one single room at the main entryway of this rather large building. Maybe if they don't have resistances or immunities.
Do an Eldritch
Are they-
Fireball.
Are they dormant? They have lights on
Yeah,
them?
they're dormant. Even the light in their head thing ain't there. And again, this gets transmitted real time to Karakir. So he basically is seeing through the eyes of Impy. So he can easily relay this. Hence why when I answer you asking the question, I don't go Karakir, tell them, because I assume that's what's happening.
I don't think we're gonna stay here if there's like 50 of them things upstairs, man. That's probably a dumb idea.
Not in the room you're in. He's
Oh.
scouting the big building. That's what he
Oh,
wanted to
I thought-
scout.
I thought you were scouting.
You're back somewhere else completely different.
Yeah. You guys are trying to take care of the parts of the robot to like not trick the other guy, and while that's happening simultaneously, Impy is doing this. But obviously, since I can't narrate them very well because I'm not a movie, I have to do them individually, so it seems separated. But yeah, so Impy sees 48 of those things in this room, and when he goes through the open doors on the back, the side doors are all closed, but the doors on the back that are open, you can see a stairwell going, and it does a 90-degree turn, goes up more, 90-degree turn, goes up more, creates a big like spiral, goes up to another floor, which seems to be another series of rooms. Most of the doors are closed, but the hallways and the rooms that are, have open doors or just archways, even in some of them, in some cases, there are a shitload of these animatronic constructs they appear to be dormant. Again, no light in the eye or anything like that. They're not moving at all. They just, hell, they could be metal gargoyles for all you know. Just sitting there. At this point, the count is probably, because you can't see in the door all the rooms because the doors are closed and Impy doesn't want to give himself away. If you assume there's drones in those rooms, there's probably 150 drones combined between the two floors that you see, because the second floor, the open floor space of the second floor, aside from pillars holding everything up, of course, is just like a sea, a wash of these drones, tons of them. The doors that led you to this room still open, of course, and you can go up further up the stairwell, and that brings you to another level, but that level has closed doors. You can't access it. It looks as if the stairwell does go up further, but it goes up to another doorway with a sealed door. I mean, I guess if he could try to open them, that's possible as well. I just assumed he didn't want to immediately.
No, he's just scouting. He's not doing anything that requires him spotted.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Hence why I said he didn't go through the doors. But he's got clear visibility on 2 floors, 2 levels, and then the third level, there is a sealed door, but it looks like it's probably the same size as the floor below it. And then the what would be the door to the 4th floor, which caps out the stairwell, is closed. So yeah, lots of these robot-y things, the drones. You don't see Impy didn't see any like manufacturing or anything like that either. So unless it's on a floor he didn't get to, it looks like they are a finite number of drones, just a lot of them. Hence why these people who are certainly not heroics were unable to overcome the numbers.
Do you tell us all this stuff?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
he
been
did.
relayed to you.
So she's controlling them. She isn't building them. And we ain't gonna be able to take out that many of them.
I mean, you might be able to.
Yeah, given a week.
Probably not like charge in the front door and go climb through,
Yeah.
however many there are. But
What if we just like took out the building, dude?
I was gonna say we either distract them, lead them away, or we just take
Or
her out.
yeah, we gotta get that sword, dude. Is she the only one? I mean, they talked about
We-
this lady.
we've gotta
Did he talk anything about like any people that were with her?
nope, no other people.
It's like her by herself, and that was it.
She showed up and offered him a deal, and he was like starstruck at the concept of being super powerful and well known amongst the entire continent instead of just this little space. And she airship dropped a bunch of these robot fuckers in, and then just everything went to shit.
I mean, I don't know anything about these metal warriors, but if I had an analogy in nature, it would be she's the queen bee. Take out the queen bee, the hive dies.
Beyonce?
God, you know what I mean.
Beyonce. Bye, Pantera. Hi, Pantera.
Sorry, I was clicking on the general chat.
What I mean is, if she goes, maybe the control goes, and they will stay dormant, or they will go dormant. Because I'm damn sure, but damn sure she's got control of them. So we've just gotta find her, try and figure out where she is, and then I don't know, to not fight an army, get her on her own.
So what we could first do is be like, find some robots and tell the robots, hey, we don't want trouble. We're just gonna leave and pretend to leave, right? And she'll think we're gone and sneak back in.
I was thinking we sneak past the robots in the first place.
It's a lot of robots.
Yeah,
But if you crouch,
they all
if you
You
crouch,
crouch.
they all seem to be in one place.
yeah, right now they're you would presume based on your interaction with the previous two that there's probably patrols moving through the city, but the large quantity of them is certainly housed based on what you've seen both through your own eyes and Impy's. That's like the base of operations.
So we either drag them out somehow with the distraction, or we
Seal it
sneak
up.
past them, or we sneak. No, they're just gonna fucking eat their way out.
You don't have mouths, dude. Did you see them? It's big holes. It's like a circle with an eyeball. Like big shields and shit.
Just wait till they Voltron on you. No, I'm kidding.
Well, we still don't know where she is.
I think, yeah, we need to find where she is. Cause, yeah.
Sorry, I just yawned. Ugh.
I mean, she's gonna know we're here.
Oh, she definitely knows you're
Somehow.
here. She talked to you. Absolutely. And she knows you killed the kingdom, whom she didn't have any like fondness for, apparently. You know, calling him a hothead and whatnot.
But it gave her a clue as to what is about to happen.
Exactly. And she was like, "Then die."
At least we did mention we killed a bunch of other people too. Well, other ever like friends.
So you're telling me you killed 4 of our fucking generals, and
Yeah.
you think I'm not gonna call the rest of them in to kick your ass?
Well, we didn't tell. We only
I
told
know.
one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just alternate reality.
Like I'm telling Lord Blackmore. It's like, fuck.
Well,
Look at you're not gonna make it to level 10.
She's probably in that building somewhere. We need to find out where she is.
What if we took one of the robots and we hacked it apart, like took it apart by hacking it, and then studied that robot, try to find out what's. I'm going to call it hacking.
Yeah, Zulfira blinks twice at what you're saying right now.
Good
Okay.
heck apart, man.
Yeah, all the words you just said, I don't know what that means.
You take a hatchet and you
Oh.
hack it apart, man. Study it.
So he hit it till it falls apart?
That by the way is completely different than what I expected you to say. I was like, I the way you're talking, I expected that sentence to turn into, and then we wear the pieces that we broke apart and try to sneak it.
Oh shit, that's actually a good idea.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. But you guys do whatever you want to do.
Beep beep boop boop. Beep beep and boop, man. Just
This fucking owlbear with like bits of metal stuck to it. It's like,
You like tape on. It's like
yeah, it's
fucking
just
big
like
stone
this
shield.
is Bob. He's been working here since day one. Ignore him.
He just wanted the prototypes for the
Yeah.
for the new model.
Yeah. Yeah, ignore the feathers sticking out of his armor.
yeah, just it's called an owl bot.
Oh god. I
Right.
would wonder how they if you were trying to wear it like a costume, how you would lift the giant stone slabs that function as his slam shield thingies.
Paper
Well-
mache, dude.
Regardless, we've got an army here and we need to find out where she is. So, let's figure that out.
We might want to wait till it's like what 11 to 3, so we can move around a little more freely.
Yeah, that 4-hour period.
Yeah. Yeah. Good idea.
But little disguise, you know. Is
Baseball
there any
caps.
clothes? Is there any clothes in that house? I can maybe change the clothes and disguise.
Yeah. There are absolutely dressers full of clothes on the second floor.
All right.
There's also food.
I've got a hat of disguise
on
that lets me
plates.
look like anyone. So
Yeah.
Wait. Wow. I can't even say it. Sorry. I just had an idea because of what you said, and then I realized I'm not supposed to do that.
well, I could go in dressed up as her, couldn't I?
Do we know which one it is from the voice? And we've seen them in their little flashback. The golden sword.
Yeah, you've seen her. You just didn't put face to name until you heard about the sword that has control.
I'm thinking of the one with the lady with the blue cloak and the big gold sword looking thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I shared the image with you guys. So
Female warrior or whatever that is.
yeah, yep. I didn't
I had that one
identify
saved
it.
from a long time ago.
No. Well, that's not my problem. I don't see how that's my problem.
All right. Let's wait until the next day or whatever it is.
There, it's
Rest of-
identified, so it should be called Eleanor.
Yeah, it's changed. Yeah.
Eleanor with the fancy gold sword. Gold doesn't make for a good weapon because it's soft, but this, for some peculiar reason, seems to be the key. Dun dun dun.
Disarm.
Disarm, nice. So at this point, it just seems like you got to come up with a method for
Well-
finding her exact location and trying
Yep.
to. I would assume. I'm not trying to give you any ideas here. I would assume that you guys don't want to fight in that big ass building with full of fucking robots.
Yeah, I was thinking like it because the reason I was saying wait till 11 and 3, I want to see if she comes out with like an escort or something, is walking around.
Yeah, well, that's where Impy can scout around, isn't it? He's
Well,
Yeah.
not just get around, follow her into wherever she ends up, and then come back. Like be like a bug, like an invisible
Yeah.
little.
I mean, we still need to find out exactly where she is.
Have the owl bear follow her.
And also, we haven't really seen this place in the daytime when people are allowed to wander around. So,
That's correct.
Yeah.
You arrived not too long after the curfew time period.
Is there a way we can tell what time it is? Like timekeeping?
You look at the sun.
Or like little sundials all over the place?
No, you just make an estimate. I mean, you don't have watches or anything. You just make an estimate based on the location of the sun in the sky.
We're gonna chill and rest, and I'm gonna find a nice little, cool little set of clothes to wear to disguise myself. Put my hair up in a little bun and get a nice little bowler hat or whatever I can find.
A nice little bowler hat, nice. With your hair in a bun, is the bun inside the cap or is it
Yes.
like underneath?
No, it's
Oh.
it's not like Loki drip down. It's like I'm putting it up in the hat, so it doesn't look like I have long hair anymore.
All right.
And I put.
Are you good
makeup
at
on.
doing
Make
disguise?
myself-
Are you, Paris?
Yeah, I'm gonna put like actual makeup on so I don't look so pale. I'm pretty sure there was some ladies living here with some makeup.
Yeah, there's a whole ass dressing room with mirrors and the desks that the mirrors are on have
Well,
drawers.
I can probably help with that. I'm better at doing.
Just here.
So
do
if you're
the
sitting
reading.
outside while Paris and
So Pierce like,
character
what the fuck
No,
is going on?
well, I'm relying on the fact nobody saw me in that attack, so I think I can probably wander around.
that's a true story.
That's-
Except
that
that you
actually-
don't look like. Except your clothes don't look like something a city person would wear, probably.
No, but also they're probably not looking for me.
Also, the robots ain't looking at the moment, are they? We're not making any noise at the
Yeah.
moment.
Zelfira's not the person who had a wanted poster made after her or anything.
Yeah, but not by these robots.
Well, we shall
Hey.
see. We shall see.
I'm going with that.
Oh
You
man.
could dress up as an owl bear, like your owl bear outfit.
So you're saying that two owl bears walking down the street is less conspicuous than
No,
one?
if we're wandering around in the daytime, the owlbear will be sat chewing on a local resident.
Or you can put it
At home.
give it like a little
Or
fez,
base.
and you could do like a little street show.
No,
Oh god. Oh, dear.
I'll leave it behind.
Well, as you guys are trying to play dress up, well, some of you, like the male characters specifically, but not Zelfira, while you're all playing dress up, you hear a very, very, very loud and ominous tone play through the entire sky effectively. It's like, "Bong," and it just does that once.
And I look down and make sure my top is still spinning.
It's like the worst possible bell sound ever, but not really a bell.
All right.
Oh, this
Yeah, no,
the hell?
not really
No,
a growl either.
this is not.
That's
is
a
not-
fucked up bell right there.
Yes, I thought it was like more like Inception, like.
I thought that was Impy farting, but I guess I was wrong.
Sick balls.
Sick balls, bull. Just saying.
I will look out a window or whatever, see if I can see where people are congregating.
When you look out the window, you see people like en masse just leaving their places of
What time
residence.
is it?
The 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so this is 11 o'clock sound. All right.
Yeah, you
we-
guys
we've
rested
slept
in
the
your
night,
little
okay.
home. They did some, Impy took a long time to scout, blah, blah, blah. So you've rested, you're healthy again. Well, let me do that. Not that you literally, none of you actually took any damage, so it's not like it matters. But
We cast any spells though.
I don't remember. But yeah, so like you see everybody leaving out all at the same time, like as if they've been waiting at the door, chomping at the bit to leave. And everybody just goes on out.
I'm going to go out with the crowd, I think, and mingle.
I'm gonna wait till at least people they have dissipated around the area, because if we come out of the house when they
No.
know no one lives there, it might get weird. So everybody,
You never know.
just wait just a second while everybody kind of dissipates, and then we'll exit.
All right, you do that. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Let me take it, damn it. Go after.
You notice that nobody's
I-
really paying any mind to this house at all. It's not like they're so intent on getting where they need to go. They've only got 4 hours to get what they would normally do in a full day done. So shopping, going to school, getting an education, all this stuff, everyone just rushes. So they're paying you little attention, if any at all.
Are they paying attention? Are they paying attention to the owlbear?
Nope. The owlbear's
No.
inside, last I knew.
Yep. The owlbear's staying there.
He's chewing on a piece of the leftover metal from one of the robots or something. I don't know. But yeah, he is not
I just
visible
want
to
to
the
look
ground.
around. I just want to look around and see, like, if these robots are trundling around the city, if there's any sign of this gold sword wielding lady, that kind of thing.
All right. As you are cruising around through the town, observing, I don't know why I switched between town and city. Anyway, but as you're observing things going on, you do see um, like packs of these robot things, these drones cruising through the town. And you notice them because all the people, everybody has left their house at the same time in the entire city. But wherever these drones are, there is a wide berth given. Like it almost feels like people are pressing their backs against the wall to let these things get through the crowds. And they just walk as if the people aren't even there anyways. But you definitely see them, and at the rate you see them, you wouldn't suggest that it's like a group per street, but it's relatively frequently, like far more common than what you imagined based on your initial interaction.
All right. Well, I will do as the crowd does and, move out of the way as appropriate, that kind of thing. But I'm just looking around, taking it all in.
And I have a question for the lot of you. Are you all with Zelfira, or is Zelfira alone? I think Paris said he's going to chase Zelfira down after Zelfira didn't wait, but I didn't hear what character was doing.
Yeah, I'm back at the house.
You're back at the house.
Back at the
Back
house
at
with
the
the
house.
owlbear.
Back at the house with the owlbear. Summoning imps for him to chew on, maybe? Fetch.
Nom, nom, nom.
So as Zelfira and Paris are kind of sitting, not necessarily sitting specifically like literal sitting, but you're remaining stationary on a corner at an intersection, and there's a little bit of a like a shopping center of sorts, like a series of a few stores kind of clumped together, and you're observing everyone shopping. And people are being a little bit rude with each other, not vocally, but they're certainly not. They're like kind of elbowing each other out of the way to get to the shops and stuff. And you see one of the robots break away from the group that you've been eyeing. This group of 4 robots. One of them breaks away and moves over towards these series of shops that are on the side of the road, like kind of grouped together, making kind of like a horseshoe shape where somebody could walk in and basically turn and have relatively quick access to all the shops. You see the robot come up behind the groupings of people that are in that little tiny alcove, and they are taken by surprise because they don't even hear the things moving. You would expect them to have these big honking steps, but when they finally do realize that this robot is there, they all go in a complete panic and just run away, leaving the shops. Anything that they were considering buying, if they had money in their hands and they dropped it, it's still on the floor. They are terrified of these robots.
And what is the robot doing?
The one that went over to the
Yeah.
shops appears to be looking at the shops.
Oh, it
like
wants flowers.
the head thing that functions effectively as a face with one big eye appears to be staring intently at one shop after another, checking it for something, like whether it's looking or scanning or some magical means, checking for things. It looks like it's greatly focused on these the little grouping of 4 shops.
What do you think it wants? Maybe it wants a puppy or something, dude.
I doubt that, but maybe.
Just a little puppy on the shoulder or one of these things.
I mean,
That'd be silly.
everybody wants a puppy, but yeah, probably not.
I'd prefer cats. Yeah, I know. I'm one of those.
Are there any signs outside these shops? Like, what do these shops apparently sell?
Little trinkets. Like there's no weapons shop per se, but they do sell daggers. One of the shops is selling dishes. Like that's their primary goal. Nothing that stands out is like you're not going to go over there and be like, I can get something to kill these robots from there.
I want to like keep an eye on them, but not too like sit there and stare at them. Just kind of like, oh, maybe I'll do some shopping across the street or something. Like,
Paris and Zelfira, throw me a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Single digits carrying over.
Yeah, it is, and that's a shitty single digit at that. Like, it wouldn't have been terrible if it was, say, a 9, but anyways, so Paris is looking, doesn't really notice much going on other than like the general broad strokes. But Zelfira happens to notice that the drone that was staring intently at these shops has limited their observational mechanism, whether consider eyes or scanners, whatever, um, to one of the individual shops, and it seems to be scanning over the same thing. Uh, to the naked eye, it just seems to be bare wall on the side of the shop, like somebody had, for whatever reason, uh, made these wooden shops, and this robot thing is just staring at the blank wall portion super intently. And in fact, when trying to shift its gaze to other parts of the shop, it actually gets drawn back to this wooden wall with what appears to be blank and just a part of the construction of these shops. But it somehow has gathered the attention in a mighty dramatic way to
I will
Bati Bot.
I will elbow Paris in the ribs and then point at that wall. It's looking at that wall.
Maybe it's stupid, dude.
Maybe.
What else? I mean, magic wall or something? Maybe can it see magic?
I want something that. Okay. I'm gonna
You're gonna what?
All right. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna Oh,
What happened to the rest of the group that was with it? Did they just take off?
I'm gonna pretend to be drunk and wander over there, and then
That's stupid, dude.
and then bump into the leg of the thing that's staring at the wall, and then go, hug the leg and go, "Oh my God, you saved me from falling over. I love you so much."
Paris is across the street, just wide-eyed, like,
I didn't even see her drinking.
Oh my!
Oh,
So-
you're
How did she
so
get drunk? I never
wrong.
even saw.
As Ophira's like hanging on to the edge of this, the leg of this robot dude.
Thank you. You're my savior.
Other of the robots make their way to the to basically witness. I don't want to say witness, but to participate of sorts into this interaction.
Oh, shh, shh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm your friends. You just helped me so much. Oh, sorry. Shh.
As you're pretending to grovel, the original drone raises the shield wall stone thing on its arm, and then smashes the wooden piece of wall that was to your eyes blank. Just splinters it, completely breaks it apart.
Ooh.
And it's almost as if it's paying you no mind whatsoever.
I'm gonna slowly edge back. I don't know. What can I see from behind the wall?
This guy's
Where they smash that wall portion
Yep.
of the shop. You notice that when they smashed through that blank portion, there was a kind of colorful light that was given off
groovy, but
the moment it was shattered. Like when the piece of wood broke from being smashed, there was.
and I can see this from across the street, I guess, a little bit. Not really, no. You can't see anything.
I'm only debating because the other drones had moved into position nearby. I'm wondering if, in my head, I'm trying to debate if they would be blocking your view enough to hide that. Because like even though maybe you had a clear view before, like with three of the things now standing in your way, does it impede observation or not? That kind of thing.
Paris is gonna walk over to Fury. Henrietta, what is wrong with you? We got 4 hours, and this is what you do. Come on, let's go home. Help. Wink, look. Help her up. Let's go. You're embarrassing me.
All right, and as you kind of, I don't want to say drag Zophyr away, but pull her up. You note that the drones, the ones that are not the guy who smashed the wall thing, they turn, observe you guys, and then turn back to where the smashed wall once was. The portion of the shop that's behind the wall that's now revealed, you notice that there are a significant number of weapons, both edged and blunt, of various types. They look as if they may have been trying to be sold at some point.
But there's no people in there.
No, the people are gone. They all took off when the robot dude came over at first.
I mean, shop owner 2 split.
He was the first one to go. He was the first one to see him. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm out." He just ran out the back.
I will stagger back.
Wait, he said he ran out the back.
Yeah. I mean, the shop is like a series of square things kind of connected to each other, creating like a little alcove.
Right. So I was wondering if he
it doesn't mean
can
they're
go-
up against the wall.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's like if we knew the shop owner ran out the back, we might be like, let's go find the shop owner. What the fuck is that?
So, yeah, all right. Let's do it. I'll stagger back, look like I'm
Henrietta, jeez,
still drunk, and then
never again.
okay. I will try.
You're like,
Henrietta is gonna get a sec, and these metal fuckers aren't looking around. We'll scout around and go find whoever just ran out that shop.
All right. At that, we're going to end for the night
Give it
because
Henrietta.
it's already kind of late.
I started as Alfira, ended as Henrietta.
Yep. Zalfira to Henrietta. That is your name for good. Dun dun dun. Yes, Henrietta.
Bulla, bulla,
bulla,
bulla,
bulla,
bulla.
When you're playing against characters named Eleanor, it's only fitting that you mock them with silly names also.
You could have been. I could have said Gertrude. Gertrude. God
That's
damn
funny
it.
too. I once knew a girl named Gretchen. That was wild.
That's even better. Gretchen or
Yeah.
They're just nice.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Most Common Name in the World. Actually, not the most
Beatrice.
common.
Damn it.
That would be Muhammad.
Edith. Good Lord. Florence.
And the Machine. Dun
course.
dun dun. That actually probably would have been a funnier wordplay.
Actually, would have been better.
All right.
Florence.
So, ta-da!
So
I like the
yes,
font. I like the font style now, where it's not super big like that other version. Oh yeah.
so I guess we guess we're not going to have a game for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, because one. Well, I mean,
Hey, there's an update. Just after logging out, there's another update.
I mean, the first it really isn't. You don't celebrate crap on the first. You celebrate
Yeah,
the night before.
I'm over. I've got to take my dad up to Yorkshire for New Year's, so I might be back.
Well, let's
that
just say we're
Monday.
probably not going to play for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I will try, but I would have been like a long way from home the day before. If I can get back, I will.
Well, it's even then. It's like even then, it's like for next week, or obviously we're not gonna play next.
Well, obviously next week. Next week is Christmas Day.
Christmas,
so
yeah.
we-
I'm
we're
definitely
not gonna play
be
that. But even after that, it's like if Dos Welk and Charlie aren't playing or stuff like that, it's like
yeah.
So,
But I will try and get back, but probably not. I'll probably be back the day
let's
after.
just say the next game we're gonna probably have is gonna be the 8th for Savage Worlds.
And if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Yes.
All right, 2-week break, yay! I mean, I could do the 26th, Boxing Day.
Oh, I definitely can't do 26th.
Yeah, let's just take a couple.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see in it. I might do something on a Saturday or a random.
Well, we could still play Baldur's Gate or something.
Yeah. The card's gonna be off in the deepest, darkest place with.
Well, as I say, I have to go back to Yorkshire. Sorry, back to Lincolnshire, and then I'm up to Yorkshire twice over New Year and Christmas. So it's a bit of a roundabout trip. But yeah, I might be able to make, let's say, New Year's Day, but I doubt it. I very much doubt it.
I ain't doing shit on that day. So, I mean, if any celebrating I'll do the night before, that day will be absolutely nothing happening.
Day of doing nothing.
I'll be at work all of those days.
People. I'm working until Friday, then back.
I have Christmas off, and then I go back to work, and then that's just how it is.
With that in mind, have a fantastic Christmas all.
Yes, you too.
Yeah. Indeed, everyone enjoy those fun holidays.
I'll see you next year.
Yeah. Have a good one.
And enjoy that fucking link. That's wild, that 3D-ish. I mean, it's definitely Doom-esque with like sprites on a 3D plane, but
Yeah, the reason they're doing that is because they can use current assets.
yeah, and
it makes it so you can set a scene up. It'll be combat.
It definitely competes with I don't know if it would compete necessarily, but
The 3D one? What's it?
yeah, that fucking D&D D&D thing.
The
But like,
D&D
honestly,
one thing is about 5 million.
I also think as D&D is about to crash and burn and go through a super lull.
Oh, they just fired like a whole bunch of people from Hasbro.
Yeah, they're not making enough billions, are
No, but I say like even like they had that big splash of new players because of Critical Role and Stranger Things. They got that huge 5e boost of popularity, and now all that popularity is starting to wane already. Not just because of the stupidity they're doing as a company, but just like people don't do things forever anymore. That's just how it is.
Did no one try Tailspire?
I did.
Oh, is it worth it? Or...
Me and Daddy-O both own it on Steam. I was not super impressed, but I also was in on the beta. So they like most of the actual role like gameplay elements weren't even there. Like you couldn't even move tokens. You could place them, but you couldn't like move them as players.
That's weird.
Like there was no interaction. It was literally like right click. There was a little menu that would pop up and you would roll a die, but you wouldn't roll the skill. You would just be rolling the die. So it's definitely not like it at the way it was when I saw it. It was definitely not a VTT in the sense that it's going to replace like the look and feel of a game in terms of like Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate.
VTT, like a real VTT.
Thanks for
Yeah,
watching,
yeah.
everybody.